Happy New Year to all, and thank God we were able to cross over to the new year. But before you tell your neighbor, your friend, your family, Happy New Year, I want you to pause a minute and retrospect your journey. At the end of every year, you view your achievements and your failures. Now, I want you to take a moment of introspection from January to December. What was your achievements and what was your failures? Firstly, were there any plans made last year? If yes, was it achieved? And if no, why? Now, here's the thing. Most of the world's population don't even set goals. Or should I say, most people living on this planet do not even set goals. And their lives are like, when day breaks, that's how we move. And you will find out that the one who doesn't set goals are the one who love pleasure. And they are normally from one entertainment center to another. When they happen to get some money for themselves, instead of investing it, they go for pleasure because there is no goal set for investment. So pleasure becomes the ultimate focus of their lives. Why? Because they have no goal sets for their lives. And if there is no goal, there can never be an investment. What is that to invest about if you don't even know what you want to do? And this is bad for all humans. We are all living on this planet with purpose. You cannot live as though you came to this planet by mistake, or you weren't ready but were forced to come to this planet. So the way you feel, that's how you move. Now, from the beginning of the year, everyone set goals to be achieved at the end of the year. Now, looking at the goals you set from the beginning of the year, was there any achieved at the end of the year? If your answer is yes, bravo, congratulations, but you can still push harder. And also, I want you to look at your failures and improve on it for this year. But if your answer is no, it is not late and all is not lost. I repeat, all is not lost. You can still make it, but you have to set goals for your life. And only if you cannot set goals, get to someone who you really trust. Explain your vision, explain your dreams to that person. Now, tell that person what you really want to achieve at the end of the year. Let them help you organize your plans, and let them help you organize your plans in segments with fixed date of execution, and work with the plan to achieve the result you will want. Even if it costs you paying the person to achieve the result you want, do it. For my Bible tells me in Genesis chapter 1 downward that God himself worked, and for 6 days God worked and rested on the seventh. Your day of rest is approaching. When God asks you about your work on this planet, what would be your result? When you read the book of Matthew chapter 25 verses 14 to 30, Jesus talks about a parable, and he says in verse 14, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods." Now, this parable is about understanding that God has given you something to do, and that thing should make you busy, and that thing which God has given you should be multiplied. Now, here's the thing. When God gives you anything, he doesn't need it the same way he gave it. He needs you to multiply it. Now, we find out in this passage that the one who never multiplied his talent was taken away from him. This means whatever God has created you to become, he needs you to become what he has created you to become, and to multiply in the area of your gift. We are here to work and not to be other-minded. Now, here's my encouragement to you. You can make it. Look at yourself and tell yourself, I can make it. What you have never achieved before could be achieved, but you have to plan and work in God's alignment for your life. God needs you to work. For the Bible says God will bless the work of your hands, but your hands have to be doing something. He cannot bless a hand that is doing nothing. But before you can work, you will have to plan. Now, enough of the playing around attitude, because you don't have the luxury of time in your favor. So quit playing and focus on your goals. Get your priorities right. Also, I want you to revisit those goals that were set and were not achieved. Focus on where you lack the ability and study that part well. Design your method and attach those plans to these ones you are creating for this year. If you want a good result, study well, plan and implement. But this year, there must be success. Now, listen to this. Procrastination delays your vision and damages your dreams. Don't you dare procrastinate. Get up and get your vision going. My prayers for you this year is for you to achieve everything that you failed to achieve last year. Now, nothing is impossible. My Bible says in the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You have the power. You have the ability. Everything you need to survive on this planet is already built in you. The power is within you. If you have all of those things planned in you, what are you waiting for? Get up. Say to yourself, I can make it, and push forward. Listen, make yourself useful and liberate your generation. Now, I want you to do me a favor. Can you share this video to everyone on your social platform? Because this will motivate me to bring you more. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like this video and comment. Your comment is highly necessary. Thank you for listening, and God bless you. Shalom. Peace be unto you.